cold weather crops for zone 8A. Doing some more in our buckets that I picked up from my neighbor. I have a list of cold weather crops that we can use. Also, I had made my holes last time from this way and then discovered that making it from the angle from the inside, that was much better. My list of flowers that appreciate some cold stratification. We have calendula, sweet peas, a larkspur, bachelor's buttons, a dianthus, sweet alyssum, snapdragons, poppies, which I did add in my buckets last time, nigella and verbena. Also echinacea, black-eyed Susans, columbine, coreopsis, yarrow, Shasta daisy, bee balm, and lupin. For the food, which would be your leafy greens, spinach, kale, collards, lettuce, arugula, mustard greens, broccoli, cabbage, parsley, cilantro, dill. So today we're going to do a few more of those. And you want some wet soil? Last time I was outside when I added my dirt and I added a bunch of water. This time I did just moisten it in my sink. Just to add a little bit of water. You can set up an assembly line. I'm going to start off by putting both kales together in the same soil. And we will see how many germinate. Some of these packs are a little bit old, so we're going to just see what germinates in here. And then I can pull them out and transplant them into my garden. This is my favorite. This is red Russian kale. I think I have way too much. And then adding some more soil on top. Pack it down and mist it. Sprayed in real good. And I don't have my tag made, so I'm going to leave my seed packet in there. The next one, spinach and an arrangement of different leafy green lettuce. Spread them out just a touch more. Look at those beautiful seeds. We'll add dirt on top and spray it in. Next one I have arugula. Literally, we can make a whole jar of arugula. Pack it in, not so it's super tight, but just so that the wet soil can be touching the seeds. Now let's look for some flowers. I have some echinacea. I have some pink and also yellow, which I would love some more yellow. And we'll put these in here. We'll see how many we get. Some of these might be a little bit older. This year I'm going to use up my seeds and see how they do. One side is pink and one side is yellow. I'm overseeding because these are old, like I said. We'll see how they do. You can divide the varieties by putting a tag down the center if you like. And let me go get some tags. Okay. I went to Tractor Supply. This seems to be my favorite store. And I got the burpee labels. They're bendable. Can use them for different ways other than just tags. But there is plenty of tags in here to get your seed starting year off on a good foot. So here's our garden marker. I'm going to just call it a yellow echinacea. And then a pink one. Normally the pink one is the purpurea. Then one can be a divider. Put down in the middle so that you know where they're separated. One side and the other side. This one was pink, and this one was the yellow. And then close it up and add your tape. Which normally the best one type of tape is going to be duct tape. And you can write on the outside as well. I'm not as particular about that. This will work just fine, and it's what I already have. So I'll go around and do that to the others. I have arugula is the only thing in this one. In your assembly line, you can make your tags and then go back and do your tape. This one we have is spinach and the lettuce, which I don't know which side is which, but I'll make one tag and specify. And I have two kinds of kales in this one. I'm just going to put kale. They're very distinct. One is a soft leaf. One is a crinkly, tough, thick leaf. And then tape them all up. Put them outside. All your lids are off. Remember to do that so it can vent and accept any of the moisture that occurs through rain or snow. And follow for more.